I'm going to be ranking the best free cards right now in NBA 2K23 My Team. We have a tier list here ranking from S that goes all the way down to D tier, and we have about 40 to 50 of the best free cards currently in my team, including all of the new all-time dark matters in the game from the all-time spotlights, all the season rewards, all the rush cards, just every free card currently in the game, around like the top 40 to 50 in the game currently, and I'll be ranking them from S tier all the way down to D. But before I get into it, let me know in the comment section down below, who do you guys think are the best free cards now in my team, and of course let me know what you guys would change about my tier list. But looking at Chuck Cooper, I would probably put him somewhere in that B tier category. He is only a 6'5" point guard, 6'8" wingspan. He does have really good all-around sigs, a great jump shot. I just don't know if you can put him in A tier because of his height, but maybe he does go in A tier. I don't know. I think Chuck Cooper is probably between that B and A tier category. Donovan Mitchell, I think I'm gonna have to go D tier. Even though I really do like Donovan Mitchell, I think he's a great, just fun point guard to use in game. He's just only 6'1" with, 6'10" wingspan is great, and that is a nice thing about Donovan Mitchell, is he does play way better defense in game than 6'1". He feels more like 6'2" or 6'3", but is still not going to make a difference. I love Donovan Mitchell cards in my team, especially this year, but I just don't think you can put him in that I don't think you can put him in C tier or any higher than that. Allen Houston, I'd probably say C tier. A really good shooting guard, like for free, like he's got a good jump shot and is fairly decent offensively. Earl Lloyd, I think you probably go A tier. I just don't know if you can consider Earl Lloyd a top 5 free card in the game because he's only 6'5" at the shooting guard position with a 6'9" wingspan, but he is super elite, man. Like, he is definitely going to be an A tier. He's got such a good jump shot with the Kyle Kuzma base, the Rudy Gay upper on very quick timing, and he's also got the tray fade. He's got really good dribble sigs. He's got the quick drops off one and the front clutches, so I could potentially see Earl Lloyd being in the S tier category, but just for now, I think I want to keep him in A tier. Vucevic, I just did a gameplay on this card if you guys want to go check it out. Vucevic is good, man. Vucevic is absolutely insane at the power forward position. 7 foot with a 7'4" wingspan. I mean, if you have a coach, for example, like the Jock Vaughn, or however you say his name, you get that coach who is a +6 pace and space. This coach right here, you get him for getting Vucevic. If you have the Vucevic card and you run him as your coach, you're guaranteed to have him at 91 speed, and then if you're going to use the card, you probably give him a diamond shoot boost, which is +4 speed. Now you get Vucevic into the 95 speed category. He actually feels fairly fast in game, but the easily the best thing about this card has to be his jump shot. I was super surprised. This man's jump shot is absolutely knockdown. It's a great release, super easy to time with. I think it's pretty quick. I mean, the card can play defense. I would say Vucevic got to be in that A tier category. Rick Smith, easy S tier. I think Rick Smith might be the best free card currently in the game. He's 7'4" at the center position, 7'7" wingspan, and there is a legit argument to be made that he's better than Yao Ming and the second best center in the game currently, just due to his jump shot being way better than Yao's, because he's going to give you that height, that player model, that defense, that mashing ability that Yao Ming gives you, but then he's also got a way better jump shot than Yao Ming. So I do think it's really close between Rick Smith and Yao, but for free cards, I mean, Rick Smith easily going to be in that S tier category. Amari Stoudemire, I'm gonna probably go C tier. He's not a bad power forward. Like, he has pretty good dribble sigs. He's good offensively. I just don't really like his jump shot too much. Gilbert Arenas, I might go B tier for Gilbert. I know he's only 6'4", but Gilbert Arenas is really good offensively at the point guard position. He can be a great 3-hunting point guard, 6'4" with a 6'9" wingspan. He's actually not a bad defender in game as well. But yeah, like I said, his jump shot is just one of the best in the game with the O'Shea base, the Oscar Robertson upper on very quick timing. And then he's also got great dribble sigs with the Kemba Walker size up and the Curry escape as well. So Gilbert Arenas, I'm gonna throw somewhere in that B tier category. Sean Livingston, is he A tier? I think Sean Livingston is probably an A still to this day because he's 6'7" at point guard, has a good jump shot and very solid dribble sigs. Artis Gilmore, I think just like Rick Smith, one of the best bigs in the game and definitely one of the best free cards in my team. I mean, he's a 7'2" center who can also play power forward, 7'5" wingspan. He's got an amazing player model. His defense is top tier, 95 block, 92 steal, 92 perimeter, 98 interior defense. He's got every single Hall of Fame defensive badge in the game, which is great, and then also a capable jump shot. That might be the only flaw you could really say about Artis Gilmore, is he doesn't have like a crazy good jump shot, but still, I mean, just one of the best free cards in my team. Drew Holiday, I'll probably go B tier for Drew. I think he's on that like Gilbert Arenas level. He's a good defensive point guard. That jump shot is questionable. I actually don't mind his release as much as a lot of people do hate it. So I'm gonna say Drew Holiday probably in that B tier category, but I would still definitely take Sean Livingston over him at point guard. Zion Williamson, I'm gonna go A tier for now. I could definitely see Zion though being in the S tier category. I think he might, I don't know, Zion is probably really close to S. I just want to keep him in A tier for now, but he's a really good 6'7" small forward. He's an invincible, the only one on this list. So he's gonna have 55 Hall of Fame badges, 99 every single stat, a really good jump shot, really good. You know what? I'm going to put Zion in S tier. I think he's probably a top 5 to 7 free card in the game. So I think Zion's got to be in that S tier category. I think he's super underrated at that small forward position. Mike Bantam, I think you got to give him A tier. Still a really solid free card. Bill Walton, I would say probably is also in the A tier category, a very similar power forward to Vucevic. Like I think Vucevic and Bill Walton are kind of on that same level at the power forward spot. Yeah, I think they're both going to be A tier free cards. Billy Knight, also going to be an A tier. Bob Pettit, also going to be an A. I mean, Bob Pettit is still an amazing defensive small forward who has some pretty good dribble sigs. And then Billy Knight is just a great all-around shooting guard. Doesn't necessarily have any flaws. Great stats and badges. Has a pretty good jump shot on very quick timing. It's still pretty quick. He's got great dribble sigs. He's got solid defensive tendencies. I mean, he's just a really good all-around shooting guard. And I would definitely take him over Chuck Cooper. Actually, I don't know, man. Chuck Cooper might be an A tier. I don't really know 100% about Chuck Cooper. I think Caron Butler going to be in the B tier category. CJ McCollum going to have to be in D tier. Just once again, a little bit too undersized for that point guard position. Dennis Rodman, surprisingly enough, I'm going to put Dennis Rodman in the B tier category. I think his defense is actually super, like, not underrated, but his defense really makes up for the lack of offense. He's got a 99 block, 99 steal, 98 perimeter, 98 interior defense. He's got every single Hall of Fame defensive badge in the game. He's got amazing dunk packages. He's got really good dribble sigs. Like, he moves quick on the court. And I will say, I don't mind his jump shot. I think it's actually fairly easy to green with and really not that slow. So Dennis Rodman, I'm gonna put in that B tier category. Steven Jackson, I'm gonna go hype. You know what? I'm gonna go probably A. I think Steven Jackson probably in that A tier category. Vlade Divac, I don't think that card's really that great. I'm gonna have to throw him in C tier. Danny Ferry, another easy A tier card. Glenn Robinson, I think another easy A tier free card. I mean, Danny Ferry, 6'10" at small forward, has an elite level jump shot, still one of the better offensive small forwards in the game. And then Glenn Robinson just does everything super well at that shooting guard position. Havlicek, I'm gonna probably go C tier, kind of on that same range as like an Allen Houston. Yeah, I'm gonna say probably somewhere in C tier. Isaiah Thomas gonna have to be down there with the short point guards like CJ McCollum and Donovan Mitchell. Jason Richardson, I'm gonna probably go B tier. He is a really good slashing shooting guard. Like, he's great to get into the basket. He finishes at the rim super well, and I actually don't mind his jump shot. So I'm gonna go Jason Richardson in that B tier category. Hakeem Olajuwon, I think him and Vucevic are very close at power forward. I know it might sound crazy, but I would consider taking Vucevic over Hakeem. I think it's that close. I do think it's a really close debate. You know, both 7 foot. Vucevic has got a slightly better wingspan. Player models are about the same. Now, stats wise, I will say Hakeem Olajuwon is definitely a better card stats wise than Vucevic. Badges wise are going to be very similar, but the biggest difference, and it's not too big of a difference, but I do think Vucevic's jump shot is a lot better than Hakeem's. I think the Vucevic upper is a lot better than the Boogie upper, so I think they're both definitely in A tier. I think you can make an argument that Vucevic is better. Kevin Garnett, I'm gonna probably give C tier too. I think KG's still pretty good at power forward. Carmelo, I'm gonna go in B tier. A really good offensive small forward, has a good jump shot. I just don't know if he's on the same level as a Bob Pettit, you know, Danny Ferry type of level at the small forward position. Mitch Richmond, I think is probably also gonna be in C tier. I think Nat Clifton gonna have to be in B. Like, he's another really good card, just like Chuck Cooper, but I think he's just gonna be too undersized. Only 6'6" at small forward, 6'10" wingspan. He does have amazing all-around stats and badges. He's got a pretty good jump shot with the Pascal base, the Pascal base, and the Trae Young upper on very quick timing. Is definitely a solid jump shot. He's got pretty good dribble sigs, great dunk packages. I just think he's a little bit too undersized, only 6'6" at small forward. Paul Westphal, I'm gonna probably go C tier. I don't think he's as bad as like the Donovan Mitchell, CJ McCollum, Isaiah Thomas, but he's really not that great of a point guard in my opinion. Purvis Ellison, another A tier free card, gonna be alongside Danny Ferry at that small forward position. I'm gonna go Pete Maravich, probably in I'm gonna go Pete Maravich probably in B tier. I still think he's a really good 3 hunting point guard, just not that great defensively. Julius Randle, I'm probably also gonna go B tier. Glenn Rice, I'm gonna give B tier too. I still think Glenn Rice is solid. Sarunas, I might give A tier to Sarunas. I think he's actually a really underrated point guard. I would say Sarunas honestly gonna be in that A tier category. 6'5" at the point guard position. He's got a great jump shot, pretty good dribble sigs. You know what? I'm gonna say Sarunas gonna be in that A tier category. Malik Sealy, I'm gonna go really high B tier. Sean Elliott, I'm also gonna go in A tier. I think Sean Elliott a little bit better than Sealy. Sidney Moncrief, I'm gonna have to go in the C tier category. Steve Smith, I'm gonna probably still give A tier to at least. Victor Oladipo, gonna have to be in C tier, and then Alonzo Mourning, I might go in S tier for Alonzo. I still think he's one of the best free cards in the game. So now I do have to move a couple of these free cards from A tier into the S tier category. I'm gonna go Earl Lloyd. I think he's so dominant at that shooting guard position. And I think that's going to round out my free card tier list. You guys can let me know in the comment section down below what you guys would change about it. I'm sure you guys have a bunch of different opinions and a bunch of stuff you guys would change. So let me know all that type of stuff in the comment section down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.